Hello, beautiful people. It is your girl, Marisa Star of Star TV. Hello, Aisha. Hello, The Reckoning. Hello, Love Doing It Myself. Child, you better than me. I hate doing it myself. Hello, my beautiful. I love that red hair. That used to be my signature color, child. I done messed around and got old. Yes, please hit the like button and show your girl some love. But look, y'all ain't hear this from me. But not Christine. Oh, Christina. See, I was just speaking of the devil not too long ago, and I said it's only a matter of time before a stunt and shenanigan. And you know it's always on the tail end of the month because you know what happens on the first. Raise your hand if you know what happens on the first. The most dreaded time of month for Christina. Drop it in the chat if you know. Not Waterbug. The rents. The rent. Nothing going on but the rent. Yeah. Y'all know Christina hate to see a past due notice coming. Eviction. Yeah, for her. 9 times out of 10. Yeah. Definitely eviction. But first is the rent. But look, like I said, y'all ain't hear this from me. But did Christina come on live and pull another stunt and shenanigan regarding the sickly mother? And then took it down. So Christina wanted the platform to know that her mother had a near-death run-in. First of all, let's get into the facts. So Chrissy's mom is an older woman with chronic illness, life-limiting chronic illness, and Chrissy is aware of this. Now ask yourself, as this woman's only daughter, what arrangements and accommodations Strong Mommy Chrissy has made for the mother. So y'all watch what I watch. Let me know what arrangements and what accommodations have y'all seen Strong Mommy Chrissy make for her sickly elderly mother. Okay, we got a nun. We have a nun in the chat. Yeah, she's been on dialysis. I would say at least half of the time that Chrissy has been on the platform. Now raise your hand if you know anything about dialysis and how that works. Cause y'all know I got smart gang over here, so I ain't got to challenge y'all too much. Y'all be coming with the knowledge. For sure, a shenanigan. Same way she was dry begging. Ooh, you must know where I'm going with this. You must know where I'm going with this. So my people say they know a little something about dialysis, so y'all know. There is a time limit. Now, it's not set in stone like, oh, you can stay on dialysis for 10 years and not a day over. But eventually, when you have life-limiting illnesses such as chronic kidney disease, end-stage renal failure, eventually your body gets tired. Oh, unique, you're on dialysis? Well, many wishes to you. All the best to you. I know that it's very draining as well as always thinking about what's next or what's for the future. So younger people who are otherwise healthy, they can qualify for a transplant if that's an option. But Chrissy's mother, like I said, she's elderly, and I think she has some habits that are not compatible with ever getting a transplant. So dialysis is probably as good as it gets for her. Yeah, she took it down. And I think that was in her best interest because here we are. Here we are. So she wanted everybody to know that her mother was in the ICU. But y'all know, let's rewind back to, was it last year? Around the end of summertime. Chrissy said her mother was living with her and she gave her mother the boot, basically. She didn't say those words, but basically she gave her mother the boot. But then We find out within about 60 days time that Chrissy was shacked up with a man. Now, Chrissy said this man is her husband. Okay, cool. We not gonna focus too much on the man. If he's a physician that works with children, or he's a damn sailor or child, we're not gonna worry about none of that. We find out that Chrissy was shacked up with a man. Now, how many times do we have on record of Chrissy abandoning her mother to shack up with a man, but whole time her mother played the baby daddy role for like the first 7 kids? Her mother was there for her as her full-time babysitter, and basically, y'all remember the eviction where Chrissy was out having sex with strippers and the kids and the mama was getting put out on the street? Yeah, so the mama was playing the full-time baby daddy role while Chrissy was out thotting and bopping and getting pregnant. Why is that our business? What's going on with her mother? Now that's a good question. Why do you think she will make it people's business? Yes, she was still keeping up the husband lie while I was talking about her allegedly nearly deceased mother, the same mother she allowed to be put out with them kids while in Texas. Yes. So her mother has been on dialysis and been sickly for quite some time. This is nothing new, but she came to tell the people that the mother was in the hospital, and she was I guess she said she was in a really bad shape when she got there, but for her to come on live, I'm assuming the mother is stable. Now, Chrissy has moved to, y'all know about round about where Chrissy stay at, which is far from the mother. So you would, your average logical person would say, okay, you're the youngest child, you're the only daughter, so naturally, and you're the one with the most kids that can help out. Naturally, you will want to stay like at least semi close to your mother, right? No, no, no. Chrissy lives hours away from the mother because that's where she chose to move to. After she came up here and told y'all, because she ain't tell me, because baby, I'm not no fool. I already know the vibes. I know what it's giving. I exercise my discernment. But she came up here and told y'all that she could no longer continue to be a caretaker for her mother because her mother ran up $1,000 light bill from oxygen usage. Now raise your pinky finger if you remember that. Okay. Was I hallucinating? Yeah, her mother's been sick for a while. But no, she's decided that she don't want to be near the mother and she's not worried about it. Which is crazy to me as somebody who has taken care of family members that I wasn't even close to. But it's just a certain level of respect and, dedication and devotion that you have to your bloodline, let alone your mother, let alone the mother that made it possible for you to even have a YouTube channel because she lived with you for all them years until you get men and kicked her to the curb, because she kicked her to the curb when she got with Rod and they shacked up. The mama got the boot then. So this person, the mama got the boot again. First of all, ma'am, how many times you gonna let this little trollop give you the boot? Let's talk about that. The Reckoning says, I don't think Cassie almost died. I do believe that she may have been admitted to the hospital for an episode. Who knows? The truth ain't in Chrissy. No, the truth is not in Chrissy. But it's not far-fetched to believe that she would have a near-death situation. For the simple fact that she's a dialysis patient. Oh, if her mama kicked the bucket, Chrissy is going to milk her subscribers' pockets, and her mama probably has life insurance too. No job helped your mom. Absolutely, Keisha. So for her to increase the distance between her and her mother after her mother really held her down when she didn't have a baby daddy in sight, to me, that's very treacherous. That's very disgusting. I don't care what you and your parent go through. If y'all have some semblance of a relationship and they didn't do anything, super traumatic to you or whatever the case may be, you always make sure they're good. Well, Brandy, Chrissy is an adult now. And she's been an adult ever since the mom was taking care of them kids. So if Chrissy felt slighted by her mother, then she should have never had her mother over there taking care of them kids while she was out thotting and bopping. So you can't pick and choose now that your mother is probably not in a position to be your substitute baby daddy and full-time babysitter anymore that you can't be bothered. That doesn't work like that. Chrissy also wanted y'all to know that she is an entrepreneur and that she will be embarking on some new business adventures. Now y'all remember the last business adventure where she took out that PPP loan, the same PPP loans that they are racking up people for her so-called lash business. Uh-huh. 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 So, we gonna do a little slight blast from the past because you know I'm good for it. So she took that live down. I do not have that live. If anybody has the live, send it to me. She made sure to snatch that down, baby. And I believe it was at night. So she made sure to go ahead and snatch that down. I think she was attempting to do a quick little sympathy and money grab, and then she pulled it on down because she remembered what happened last time. We was on bumpers. Yeah. But let's do a slight blast from the past, y'all. Let's do a little shenanigan. Let me see. I'm gonna try to share the video a different way too. Y'all remember this? Do y'all remember this? And come to find out, not even a few days later, that she was scamming landlords and getting put out again. Oh my God.
Y'all, it's been a minute since I did a late night chat with Chrissy, but there are some things that I need to get off my chest, so I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Number one, I wanted to say I'm not the type to get on here and vent about family or like issues and things like that. Although I'm just like everybody else. I have a family, I have things, I have issues, I have problems. But I typically don't get online and I don't ask for help and I don't say anything. I don't complain. I don't do too much because I feel like there's a time and a place, and I feel like the internet is never usually the time or the place or the position to be in it. And now I'm just like, I am so fucking frustrated. Like I'm so fucking frustrated. I don't give a fuck anymore. So I really don't care. All right. Um, so I don't even know where to start, but I will start with um and then also, like during the course of this, whether you're watching this live or whether you watch this back, if you have any resources or anything, please let your girl know. DM me. Um, you can also leave a comment down below. Whatever else you feel is necessary, whatever. But I will say this: I am at my wits' end. I feel like, okay, let me start with from the beginning. So my immediate family circle is as follows. My mother, and then she had 3 children. I have 2 older brothers, and I am the youngest of us 3. Um, and I'm the youngest by 17 years. My brothers are all both damn near in their 50s. Like within the next year or so, they'll be in their 50s. And I am, obviously, I just turned 34 recently. I feel as though I have been, okay, my mother, although most of you guys know, although I don't get on here and speak on my family, like I said, on my mom, very, very much. My mother has kidney disease. She has a chronic illness. She does dialysis, things like that. A big portion, not a big, not, I say, of a pie chart, there's a slice in that. And in that slice is the overall reasoning of why I haven't really been on social media as much lately. My mother is living with me. Okay. And it's out of necessity. Let's just put it like that. I'm not going to go into her whatever. It's out of necessity. She's been living with me for several months. Okay. And initially, this was supposed to be a not too long situation, but something that is, necessary, and she needed a place to go and stay. And of course, obviously, for more multiple different reasons, but she had to stay with me. She's my mom. Um, and it is what it is. That's your mom. You help her. You help them, you know. Um, Mind you, like I'm not rich. I'm not in the position to really do much or help much um with anybody. I'm taking care of me. I have 9 children. So I'm doing the best I can for me and them.
Now, how aggy is that to come up here and discuss in the same context of saying your mother is sick and staying with you out of necessity that you're not rich? It doesn't take rich for somebody to come and live with you where it's already at least a dozen heads burning up all the utilities and eating up all the food, especially when you own government assistance. So what more did it cost you for your mother to be there with you? No more than what it cost you back when she was watching all them goddamn kids. So now that she's not in a position to do that anymore, oh, she's disposable. Oh, now is she a burden?
That's my number one priority. So I did, what any daughter would do. And I said, okay, you know, all right, whatever. That was months ago. I think I'm frustrated now for multiple reasons. Number one, I really wasn't in the financial position to take on that, but I did because you do it without, you know, thinking much or whatever. But I think I'm frustrated, like I said, because my brothers, who are damn near in their 50s, I feel like have left me with the task of my mother's care without any help or any give a fuck at all.
Now, see, this is why you know I couldn't be the wife or significant other to either one of them brothers. What you mean your hoe ass, slut ass, loose pussy ass sister don't want to take care of your mom? What you mean? Wasn't she over there chasing down and following down behind your hoe ass sister this entire time and helping her with all these kids? Because the eviction took place in Houston. Last I checked, Mama was from Colorado. So how did Mama make it out to Houston so she could watch them kids and be a full time grand nanny for the sake of who? Ah, okay. But now that she's lost her usefulness once again, now it's a burden situation. Okay. They probably don't have nowhere for mama to go, but then they probably feel like the same way I just said. Well, she was traveling all across the country and bouncing from house to house and home to home with you, so the least you could do, you and all them kids, is take care of mom. The least. The least.
All right. And that has started to weigh on me. I've got expenses I can't.
And while we recapping this series of lies and dishonesty, I want y'all to be thinking, based on this pattern of behavior, why would Chrissy have come on the live to tell everybody her mother was in the hospital? The same mother she didn't even care to have stay with her no more, even though she knows that, best case scenario, her mother might be around for a few more years. That's best case.
Forward, I've got, I don't know, it's just weighing on me heavy. I got a lot of stress, a lot of things going on right now. And I don't feel like it's fair. I feel like my brothers brought my mom, left her with me, and did not look back. I haven't seen either one of them in the entire time she's been with me. I have not. No one's asked me, do you need anything, sis? Can we do anything to lighten your load? Anything. Now we're at a position where I have asked my oldest brother to come, and he was supposed to do some things today for my mother, for me, for the benefit of this whole situation.
Now, wait. She was upset with the brother, remember? Because he was supposed to do some things. Now, this was either the 31st of August or the 1st of September. What happens around the 1st? And that's when the people caught her sitting in the budget car, U-Haul in the driveway. Was it a U-Haul? Child, she done been put out so many times. It's starting to run together. I'm gonna go fact check that. But she was moving.
Without getting into it too much depth or whatever. And I feel like, he told me he was gonna be here at a certain time. He never motherfucking came. And see, this is the shit. This is the shit that I'm talking about. Because see, I'm so nice. But see, I'm quick to cuss a motherfucker out, right? I reserve the right online, but I also reserve the right in my personal life because I will cuss a motherfucker out. But I just feel like, you know, when this whole thing started, right? I feel like they were just like, oh, okay, let's just take her over here. It is what it is. Like it's whatever. And then they just didn't give a fuck, stop giving a fuck, whatever. So my oldest brother's supposed to come over here today at a certain time, and then come at that certain time. I called him and I was like, "Hey, what time are you coming? What's going on?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm coming. Whatever." Well, here we are at 2 a.m. in the morning. Where the fuck are you? You're there, probably sleep, getting a good rest. And my thing is this: had my mother waiting, had me waiting, had like I don't got that type of time. You know, um when I love my brothers, I don't mean to throw them under the bus, but at the same time, bro, I'm one person. I am the youngest of us three, and I have the most children of us three, and all of my children are in my care. I'm not a man. I don't get to just fuck a bitch, get up and leave, and then or whatever the fuck, and oh shit doesn't work out. Oh, that I don't get to do that. Like I have all my children in my household, and I feel as though I'm getting the short end of the stick. I'm getting the short end of the stick. That's not fair to me. It's not fair to me. Um, I didn't ask for much this entire time. I didn't ask for shit, you know. And then, when I do call and I say, look, listen, bring your ass. No asses have been brought. And so I'm frustrated. Everybody got life, everybody has things, everybody has schedules, everybody has whatever. But if you tell me you're gonna be here at a certain point in time, I expect you to fucking fully fucking be here. I have shit to do. And it's getting to the point where like I don't know, it's so much, y'all. So much I don't say, so much that I pacify, so much that I cover up, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna speak on that. I'm not gonna speak on my family. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be that person. I'm not gonna get on here. I'm not gonna whatever, whatever. And then I start to realize this is why motherfuckers get online and drag their family. This is why motherfuckers get on and have no mercy, because people take your
It was indeed U-Haul material. Okay, so she was out there sitting in the budget rental, foaming at the mouth, trying to pass it off as if she was so frustrated of being the sole caretaker of her ailing, elderly mother. And she was expecting the brother to come help with the mother. Whole time she wanted the brother to come help with moving. But then fast forward about 60 days, we find out she scammed Alicia to get into her house. Now, mind you, this is supposed to be the so-called new construction that she bought. The one with the U-Haul back then? Yeah. So that was just last fall. We found out she scammed Alicia. They got on Alicia's bumper. Alicia revealed the fact that she had moved in with a man and not an elderly mother in sight. Where's the ailing mother? Reese Coco says, I believe she was getting home health care checks from the state all that time. That is illegal, Chrissy. Keep on taking the government's money. You done already played with the feds, baby. This girl has 8 baby daddies. She couldn't get not one to help her. They all should be in Colorado. This speaks volumes. No, she can never get not one man whose penis she sat on. But she's sitting here hounding the brother. Why your 50-year-old brother gotta come help you do a bitch ass thing and you up here telling us at the time that you was married? Hello? Most evicted people leave in the middle of the night. Not like a thief in the night creeping out. Lord. Yes, they were. They're helping her while she sat out there lying on them. I have the most children. Girl, that will always be the case. In every scenario that you're in, you will always have the most children. So we cannot use that as an excuse ever. You're her only daughter as well. She needs a female to help her. Chrissy don't care. Especially once Chrissy found out she could shack up with that man. Oh, shit. Mama got the boots. You got to be the dumbest bitch alive to mismanage your uterus 9 times. I can't feel sorry for no dumb hoe. Period. No, she thinks she did her biggest one. She over there like, live. I know. I wanted kids. Nobody's gonna take my right from me. I could raise these kids by myself. I wanted kids. I wanted kids. Nobody's gonna tell me I can't have more kids when I want more kids. I'm raising kids. I want to raise kids by myself. Kids. Kids.
kindness for fucking weakness. Look, bitch. I've been doing this. I've been in the gutter. I've been dealing with this shit for so long. And I am a mom of 9 children, bro. Fuck. Give me a break here. You know what I'm saying? If I ask you for something, I don't ask you for shit, come through. I don't ask you for no money. I don't ask you to help me. And honestly, I feel like this. I'm the youngest. There's 3 of us, right? I'm the youngest. I'm the only girl between my mother's children. And I have the most children. And even though they are close runner-ups, because they all have a gaggle of kids as well, I feel as though I'm the youngest. I'm the one who has the children in the household. Bitch, why do I have to? Why are you leaving me with mom with no help, bro? I'm not I'm not equipped. I can't do this by myself. My mother needs round the clock care. And I'm not saying this for my mom out there or whatever, but like she really does. My mom's a type, she like my grandmother. She really like very steadfast. She's like not gonna admit that she does, but she really does. And I'm just like, I am barely surviving with me and my kids. Do you feel me? And this has been something that I have taken on because it's my mother. I love her. I'm going to help her. This in no way was supposed to be a replacement for everybody the fuck else. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, this was in no way supposed to be a replacement for everybody else that's supposed to come through when the fuck you come. Like, nigga, you are her kid too. The fuck? There are no excuses. There's no reasoning. There's no nothing for you dropping her off. Months go by. I ain't seen no fucking body. Ain't nobody called and say, hey, do you need whatever? And if I call and I say I need help, everybody's like, well, no, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Like, bro, that's not fair to me, you know? And now I'm in a position where I'm struggling because I'm trying to do everything alone. And I shouldn't have to do that. I shouldn't have to be in that position. I shouldn't have to be here. I shouldn't have to do this. I shouldn't have to be alone. I shouldn't have to.
Now, one may ask, why would a married Caucasian woman whose spouse is a medical physician that works closely with children would be struggling to do anything alone? One must ponder upon that fact. Hindsight is 2020. Retrospection is what I call it. So now that we know it's hubby this and hubby that, my husband this and my husband that, where was your husband when you were in that budget rental begging strangers? Yes, welcome everyone. Don't forget to hit the like button and show us some love. People like Chrissy project their bad decisions onto others. Nobody told you to lay up there and have all them children. Nobody told you that. Actually, we told you the contrary. We told you to lace it up, sew it up, burn it up, ho. The nice white lady at that clinic that time that you got mad at when you was wearing that bubblegum pink lipstick, she told you to burn them tubes up, and you were mad and offended. Now look at you. Just look at you. Ugh.
Be struggling alone, you know? This should be a team, you know? And I feel like it's not. And so today, I called my oldest brother. He said he was going to be here at a certain time. Early in the morning, wasn't here. Well, I got shit to do, so I'm moving and shaking all day today. I call him at a certain time this evening, because mind you, he's supposed to be here this morning, didn't come. Call him this evening, and he's sounding in the background, sounds like he's busy. I understand being busy. I got a life too, bro. I got kids too. I understand how it is. But if you say you're going to do something, bitch, do it. Because I'm relying on some relief. And I call and he's like, oh, yeah, well, I'm going to be here at this time, 6 o'clock, whatever. Motherfucker, it's 2 a.m. Where are you? You know, I don't accept that level of disrespect. It's disrespectful to me because it kind of feels like you dropped our mother off and you don't give a fuck. And I don't appreciate that because I'm the one who has to deal with all of everything. I have 9 children. And I'm the one who's dealing with everything. I'm trying to figure out how to pay. You know, my mother, she's on oxygen. She has to have oxygen 24/7. And I did not anticipate the cost of electricity or anything that it takes to run that or whatever, you know, because at the time it's like, you need a place to go. I got you. You're right. And I'm just like, I'm not anticipating any of these things. And now I'm in a financial bind, and I already wasn't financial.
Not I'm in a bind, Nate. Not a married Caucasian woman hollering, I'm in a bind, Nate.
Financially free, you know.
How were you married to a whole physician that works closely with children, but you won't financially free? What physician you know that works closely with children would have his lady in a budget rental on live complaining about what the next grown man did not do to help her and her situation and how much her light bill is? Girl,
And now I'm sitting here and I'm just like, so not only are you, I don't know, I just feel like at a certain point in time, it's like you see your mother needs help. You see that she cannot help herself, right? What the fuck makes you think I can do it all by myself? That's not fair. That's not right. So I guess I'm frustrated. Not only am I frustrated because the expense has gotten so astronomical to where I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do, but the task, the responsibility, everything is on me. And I don't know if you guys know how this feels, but it feels like I'm drowning. And I just don't know what the fuck to do when you have people around you who don't give a fuck, when you have an older elderly mother or parent who is experiencing health issues, and it's like, bro, what the fuck am I supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? What am I supposed to do? I can only do so much, and at the end of the day, I feel like my immediate responsibility is my children, right? Because my job is to make sure that they stay taken care of and provided for and things like that. But I'm only one person. Y'all ain't see me on YouTube. I don't have no extra bag. And if I call you, and mind you, without getting into too much detail, I got some shit going on right now. And I'm like, listen, you need
getting put out.
to come. You need to be here. I've been in talks with my oldest brother all week. And all week he's been saying Saturday, Saturday, Saturday. You know, and Saturday come, and Saturday's motherfucking gone. You don't have the luxury to do nothing. This is your mother too. But I'm the one breaking down in the shower. I'm the one who's trying to pinch motherfucking pennies, rob Peter to pay fucking Paul because you don't want to help me.
So, do y'all see what this manipulative heifer did? She tried to sit there and take her problems and make her problems the brother's problems. You not stressed about that mama and no damn light bill from no oxygen. You stressed because your ass was sneaking out of that house in the middle of the night trying not to pay that lady. You not slick. But we gonna go back a little bit. We gonna go back. Y'all stick with me.
And there's a lot of details, y'all. There's a lot of details that I am not going to get into. There's a lot of details that I haven't said, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. I can't afford it. I can't do it. I got $1,000 light bill right now. And normally,
Do y'all hear how her voice trailed off when she said that? That's how you know somebody is lying or putting 20 on 10. I got $1,000 light bill right now. No. If, listen, take it from me. If you ever have something astronomical or catastrophic like that, your first natural instinct, if you're telling the truth, is to say it with your whole chest. Girl, can you believe I got $1,000 light bill? It's the inflections in your voice that give you away every single time. She says, I got $1,000 light bill right now. And looks away and fiddles with her face. Ah, okay.
Like I said, I don't like being the person to get on here, and I've always said like I just don't feel comfortable exposing my family. I don't feel comfortable speaking on personal things. I don't feel comfortable. But you know what? I don't get any type of, I don't get any credit for keeping my mouth fucking shut. You know, I don't get any credit for that shit.
So let's fast forward to September the 17th. Now, y'all let me know if y'all can hear this loud and clear. Shout out to Lipstick Pimp.
Hello. Hello, hi. Yeah, I'm just calling to let you know. I don't know if you are aware, but your tenant is a serial habitual scammer.
Serial habitual.
Are you? Did you send me a text message? No, I did not. I'm just a concerned person who.
Ah, okay. Because her ailing mother. So she done moved into. Cool. Follow me now. Follow me.
Recently saw that she moved into your property, and I'm not sure if you are aware that she has literally like 8 evictions up on her record, and the other evictions she don't have because she moves in and she files bankruptcy multiple times, and it's not on her record. She's not going to pay the rent. It's really interesting because the when I ran her credit report and nothing came up. Yeah, because she used a CPN. She used a CPN.
And I, ooh. So wait a minute. So, do we need to do a deep dive into all the evictions that we have witnessed and were documented? And she said herself she had gotten evicted at least 2 or 3 times. So this lady ran your credit report under your social and it came back blank. Ah, intriguing. Tell us more, Lipstick Pimp. And I could literally email you all of her records. What is CPN? She used someone else's social security number. It's a made up social security number. Because the fact that there's nothing on her record and she has literally 8 evictions. Like, she moved into your apartment after she left another house that landlord is suing her. She goes from state to state. And so interesting because I got the number that she had given me for a landlord, I assume is not that landlord. No. Oh. Is that falsifying documents? So not only are you using a... Okay, so this was September the 1st. She was moving out the home that she purchased. Remember, she bought the house? Then moved on to Alicia's house, defrauding Alicia. And then at some point in time, Alicia let the cat out the bag that it was her and some man. And I want to say that was via email or a text message? I have to go and scramble to find that. Y'all want to know? Because y'all, I've been sitting on this tea for a while, but if y'all are really curious about who hubby is, like, I can go ahead and show it. Y'all let me know if y'all want to know. Because y'all know I'm not scared of Chrissy. I don't give a damn. One thing about it and 2 things for sure, I do not give a damn. So y'all let me know if y'all care who her husband is. The good doctor. Oh, y'all say yes. Alright. Nah, she don't shake nothing over here. Chrissy, I think it's time that people know the damn truth anyway. So, Chrissy was telling the truth about the doctor piece, but it's not what y'all think. I'm sorry for holding out. I just, I get tired of all the idle threats and the hemming and hawing and stuff, but without further ado, and y'all are going to be so underwhelmed because it's not giving what she tried to make it seem like it was given. Here is the doctor, the love of Chrissy's life. Please don't ask me no questions because I don't know how they met or none of that. Don't even ask. I do know that they're equally yoked. Yes, they are equally yoked. They keep each other scamming on point. So yeah, that's the grand reveal. Y'all heard it here first. You heard it here first.
And
Now back to the
I won't
topic.
get any act right until I start raising hell. And so hell is gonna have to start being raised. I can't afford it. Okay? I cannot afford it. I need some motherfucking relief. Hold on a second. You guys, there's been so much shit that has gone on that I haven't felt comfortable speaking about. So much shit that I've dealt with that I haven't felt comfortable exposing. But I don't know what else to do. What do you do when nobody gives a fuck? Yeah, what do you do when nobody gives a fuck? You know? And it's like I have, you know, a responsibility to my kids to make sure that they're taken care of at the end of the day. And I hate, putting roles or whatever, but at the same time, my number one priority is my kids. And I'm getting to the point to where I don't know, what am I doing? What am I? I think today was the last motherfucking straw for me, because it's the last month. I have been calling this motherfucker for days and weeks. I've been telling my oldest brother, and I feel like he's the oldest. You know what I'm saying? Take some motherfucking initiative. Take some motherfucking initiative. I know I'm the only girl. I know I probably got, I got a lot of good sense. I'm not the best or whatever. I'm not trying to say that, but I have a lot of good sense. I feel like my brothers do too. So why in good conscience would you leave your elderly mother with health issues on your youngest sister who has 9 children? I don't understand that. And then drop her off and not look back for several fucking months. Bitch, I've been doing this shit for months. I've been in the thick of shit for months. And it's like, bitch, do you not understand what the fuck? And mind you, I've had discussions with my old dad is just, whatever else, multiple different things, but a big portion of that is also my mom too. And I feel like my brothers, they don't care about her enough. They don't care about me enough to give a fuck. And that's real.
Y'all know, now that I listen to this again, I think what really happened is that a shout out to my sis Tanita. Tanita, I don't see you in the chat, but I know you're watching. I love you so much. Thank you. Um, what was I about to say? Now that I listen to this back, y'all know what I think happened? I think I don't think Chrissy was upset about her mother. I think Chrissy went to them brothers and tried to make a pitch to them to help them try to get their help paying that rent. and try to picture this. Your mother live here too. Your mom lives here too. So if I get put out, she get put out, and basically they said no. Now that I hear it back and knowing that she was getting put out, that's what it's giving. It's giving the brothers saying no. Lord, everybody being told no in this sector. What's wrong?
Feel sad. And I tell my kids all the time, I'm like, yo, we not finna be like that. I know how this shit is. We're not gonna be like that. Like my kids, I'm teaching my kids to help one another, to be there for one another, because I don't have that support system, and it shouldn't be like that. I want my kids to be there for each other no matter what. And then also on top of that, another level is I don't ever want to be a burden on my kids. I don't want to ever put them in a financial.
Girl, you a burden on your kids right now as we speak right here today. Hey, Deborah. I thought she was married to a doctor. She is the infamous Dr. Love. Y'all go Google Malachi Love Robinson and tell me they don't make an ideal couple. If I could play matchmaker and Chrissy want a doctor so bad, her husband, who she needs to marry, is Malachi Love Robinson. Period.
I don't know how. I just want to live a soft life where it doesn't have to constantly be a fight or a struggle or a stress. Because if my kids have a soft mom, then they have a soft life. If I'm stressed and I'm frustrated, and if I'm then I'm with the kids, if that makes any sense. I am the youngest. Although I'm 34, baby, I'm the baby. You know what I'm saying? And I have all of my kids in my house. I don't get to go pick my kids up for their practices. I don't get to go pick my kids up for their games and then drop them back off to their mommy's house. Okay? I'm the mommy. And I'm the house. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one figuring out breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm the one packing lunches for school every day. I'm the one, paying for motherfucking everything. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Give me a motherfucking break. The least you could do if I'm going to house our mother is to make life for me in that regard as easy as possible. But they don't give a fuck. They don't care. Because if they cared, they would come around. I have not seen neither one of my brothers the entire time my mom has been here. She's been here fucking 6 months. Not one day, not one time have I seen them. They didn't come to visit and say hi. Like, not once. There's no excuse for that. There's no excuse for that. And personally, I'm like, fuck it. I don't care. I'm that family member where you don't got to see me every day. You do not have to see me every day. You do not have to call me every day because I'm busy. I got shit going on. 9 times out of 10, I don't even want to see your ass or talk to you because I'm busy and I got shit going on. I'm doing my own thing. I'm moving and shaking. I'm moving fast. There's a lot of moving parts to my life because I got a lot of kids. I'm busy every fucking day. So yeah, if I go a month or whatever without seeing you, I'm not going to hold that against you. But after a half a year, nigga, I'm holding it against you. The fuck? There's no excuse for that. Like I'm real good, even with my friends. Like I'm not the friend who I may not talk to you every single day. I'm busy, but bitch, I'm gonna check in with you. I'm gonna know and be like, oh, it's been about 3 weeks, 2 weeks since I talked to her or him. Let me check in with them and see what they got going on. If I know that you're going through something in your life, I'm damn sure not gonna leave you by the wayside. And that's just friends. You know what I'm saying? Family for sure, for sure. Family. If I know you're going through something, I'm gonna call and check in on you multiple times until I make sure that you're good. And then even if you're not going through anything, I'm going to check on you every once in a while because everybody deserves that. Why the fuck does nobody call and check on me, bro? Nobody calls to check on me. Nobody cares. My phone is dead. My phone is dead. 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 I do not, well, I won't say dead. I do have my friends and they do call and check on me. My close friends, they call and check on me or send me a text and check on me. So I'm not calling. I'm not gonna say put that on them too. So if you're my friend and you're watching,
So, does any of this sound like somebody who's married to a loving, supportive, stable, provider minded man who happens to be a physician that works closely with kids? That's odd that you sat here doing all that complaining about bills and begging for cash apps and complaining about other grown men when you had a whole grown man by your side. Hmm.
secure your mask before you secure somebody else's. My job, I feel, it's me and the children. My job is not to be so consumed to where I have to, like, you know what I'm saying? If I have to pick, I don't want to do that. But if I gotta pick, I'm picking them because I have to. My duty is to the kids, and that's a full-time job. Most of the time, bitch, I'm overwhelmed with that. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever had 9 kids? God damn, it's a lot. Between baby daddies, money, schedules, and everything else that goes into having 9 kids, bro, I don't have much free time. I barely have time to come up and check if I'm still okay and intact. Then I have a mom who's getting older in age. She's got a chronic health condition. And to be honest, she needs round the clock care. My opinion. My opinion. Okay. I think she needs round the clock care because she needs a lot of assistance day to day. You know, my mom is the queen of excuses. Oh, well, your house isn't really set up for, what I need. And when I get into my own place, I'll have the things that I need. No, you need more than just low countertops and a low toilet seat. You need round the clock care. And like somebody on here said, like, you got to just be realistic at this point. But she's a lot like my grandmother was. She does not want to be told that. So what can you do? You know? Um, love you back. Wow, that's like me and my siblings. They all over a decade older than me. Right, apply for freedom care is definitely takes strength. That's your true definition, girl. And how the fuck dare you? Like, I understand we're all tired. Bitch, I'm tired. Bitch, do you know how tired I am? I've been pulling goddamn damn near all-nighters for 5 days straight. I have so many different moving parts going on to my life right now. Damn near every
Emphasis on moving parts. So once again, this live came about because Chrissy, in the wee hours of the night a couple nights ago, decided to come up here and tell everybody that her mother had a near fatal medical emergency and was in the ICU. Now raise your hand if your parent would be on their deathbed and the first thing you gonna think to do is come up here and update YouTube. If that's the real case, your parent is on their last leg. They already had one foot on the banana peel and one over the grave. And the first thing you think to do is hit the go live button for somebody who don't even be clocking in for work. Because mind you, this is supposed to be her job. Social media is supposed to be her job. Mainly YouTube. When last time you seen the whole clock in for work? But all of a sudden, her mama is in the ICU. Now she want to clock in. Okay. So just as that, this video on your screen is a money grab, that live was a money grab. Is the mama probably in the hospital? Probably. Do I think Chrissy truly give a damn? Probably not.
Night I've been going to sleep at like 3, 4 a.m., waking up at 6 a.m. I'm hardly getting any sleep. The other day I broke down in the shower. I cried, bitch. Cried. Real tears. Like, I literally had a breakdown. I was like, I literally can't go any further. Like, life is starting to really bog me down, and I'm never like that. I'm a positive person. I'm mostly positive. I feel like even in situations where I could be negative or I have been down, I feel like I have been mostly positive, and I am usually the positive person. Like, okay, yeah, shit's tough, but I'm gonna get through this, yada yada yada. Life's been kicking my ass so bad, bitch. I about laid down and succumbed to that shit. Like, I don't think you understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot. It is a lot. Life is hard for everybody in general. And then you add on different factors, this shit just becomes super fucking hard. And then when I say, hey, need some help with mom, you need to be here 5 o'clock, whatever the fuck time you pick the time, tell me when you're gonna be here on this day. They were supposed to do some things for my mom. One of them, we're supposed to do some things for my mom today. And it was really important that it got done today, and they did not come through. And that's the shit that pisses me off. This is a time sensitive situation, and it didn't get done. And I'm just like, bro, you're leaving me with the
Time sensitive situation, meaning that she supposed to be out in people property before the first. Before that sun come back up again while you in the middle of the night making live streams telling people that you couldn't afford $1,000 for a light bill. You were supposed to be out in people's house. The one you said you bought. Yeah, that house. I'm really trying to understand what she thought life would be like raising 9 children. She didn't think. These hoes don't think. They suck. They fuck. They don't think. That is not on their resume. Under certifications and licenses, that's not on their, they're not thinkers. They're not certified thinkers. Of course, Chrissy regrets 8 of those kids. She definitely regrets them. You could tell how she treat being evicted, renting Teslas instead of Sprinter vans. She do for her, not them kids. Yeah, she's definitely all about Chrissy, but we know that. Has her uterus dropped yet? Possibly, because it's been a long time now. What, Onyx, about 4 or 5? Is he in kindergarten yet? Oh. Oh, she ain't been able to bring one to the forefront. Ain't none of them made it to Earth, so it might be about that time, girl. Wrap it up. We were their role models holding degrees as well, enjoying recent retirement. They are not us, Marisa. Absolutely. Hey, Bren. Yeah, funny tomorrow is the last day of the month, and we getting this now. Yeah, funny is, mom's always having some type of catastrophic event towards the end of the month, going into the first. Now she in the hospital. Okay. Thank goodness I stopped at 2 kids. It's so nice having me time. Stop getting pregnant, Chrissy. You don't get no. No, they need to keep getting pregnant. Her and Olivia Johnson, they need to keep getting pregnant. I love that for them. They will never have a moment's peace. I love that for them. Have us, yes, pop out 2 a year, get pregnant, and have a baby at the top of the year, and then as soon as that one drop, get pregnant again and have another baby, and repeat for 5 years. Just boom, pop them out, boom, pop them out, boom, pop them out. I love that for y'all, because me and the lifestyle that I'm able to afford for me and mine, oh, we love it here. We travel as we see fit. We buy what we want. Don't got to sit down and stuff money in no envelopes to have a savings. Their account set up. It's college funds and all of the things. And the cardboard box that we stay in is perfect for us. The utilities and stuff are low. See, now, if I had to house 9 kids, ain't no way around no high ass light bill or no high ass heating and cooling bill. There's really no way around that. To house 9 kids, you need to have a house that has at least, honestly, I'm gonna say 6 bedrooms. Because, of course, I need my own space. She has teenagers, they all need their own space. And then, sporadically, like she got the twins, of course, they could share a room, and maybe one of the other girls can share a room with them. But outside of that, yeah, you need at least 6 bedrooms. Yeah, I'm not, I don't want to heat up a house that has 6 bedrooms. I don't want a Kool-Aid house that has 6 bedrooms. No, no, thank you. I'll pass. Yeah, we can afford to travel whenever. Everybody can fit in the car. It's not a debate on if we got to call one Uber or two. Like, that's crazy. You got to put your kids in the car with strangers in order for all y'all to get where y'all going. No, thank you. We had one son, and I gained a beautiful bonus daughter since she was 4. Aw, it's no excuse to become pregnant these days. They love to get pregnant. They want to keep the man, but the man don't stick around. None of these men stick around. That's why when Olivia K. Johnson over here hooting and hollering about her babies want to baby daddies want to impregnate her again, girl. The 2 baby daddies that never met the kids, you mean those men? Yeah, they definitely want to fuck. Like, wow. I can get her pregnant and she ain't even gonna chase me down for child support. She not even gonna hound me. She just gonna fuck on me whenever I want. Yeah, I don't mind getting you pregnant either. Sure don't. Amazing.
Burden of having to do everything, and that's not my burden to bear, bro. And if it is, we should all share that shit because I'm not the only child. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind helping. I don't mind doing some things sometimes, but I feel like me having to do everything by myself is crazy. And just like the girl in here said, $1,000 light bill is fucking crazy. It is fucking crazy. $1,000, bitch. We might not have no lights on Tuesday. Okay, and I'm just being fucking for real. Like, who got $1,000 for a light bill, bro? I just had 2 birthdays in 1 week. 1 week. Cadence and Onyx's birthday was this week, and then Kingston's birthday was last week. It's like I want to, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Tell me if you agree. Many of us who have had to take care of our parents in their older ages, especially if they have a health condition, you don't really get to enjoy your parent. My mom's getting older and things like that. And it's like, I would love to have more, more relaxing interactions and more relaxed, but I feel like everything's all like, let's get this done. What do you need? Let me get it done. Let me hurry up. Let me get it finished because I gotta hurry up and get this done because I gotta move on to the next thing. I can't sit and kiki and haha as much because I'm just like, what do you need? Let me help you do this. Let me help you do whatever so I can move on to the next thing that I need to do to survive. I've been in survival mode for quite some time. And I'm just, I'm bitch. I can't do it all. I had to sit there, and I think that's why I
Good
kind of had a
night,
breakdown the other day
sis.
because
Get
I
you
had
some
realized,
rest.
like, bro,
Look, I'm right
I
behind you.
can't do everything. And I would love to. I would love to, do everything. I haven't, girl, if only y'all knew the half. If only y'all knew the half. Y'all don't know the half. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. I'm 34 as well, and my dad was 69 when he passed on. Yes, why are you so relatable, bitch? We're all living the same life. No, I'm joking. No, but seriously, life is life, and it'll work out. It will work out. I have faith. And that's honestly what keep me going because I feel like there was at least a couple of days in the past couple of weeks when I was like, bro, I can't do this. I can't do life. And that ain't like me. I've always been the person that's like, no, yes, you can. Yes, we can. Things will get better. Like, I'm always that person. And I think, like I said, that's what really has me in a kerfuffle right now, is like I'm in that stage in my life, or right now, where it's like, man, everything's whipping my ass, and nobody's really got my back like that. There are a couple people. I'm not gonna say nobody does, but
Okay, so once again, that was a blast from the past of a roundabout on or immediately before September the 1st of 2024. She came up here distributing lies and blaming things on her mama and her brother the whole time she was getting the boot. She moved on to scam Alicia. Then a couple months later, she said she was married to a physician that works closely with kids. But as you can hear on that live, she was basically saying she had nobody, she was broke, she was destitute, and then we found out she was getting put out. So a couple nights ago, Strong Mommy Chrissy, yes, the Strong Mommy Chrissy, better known as Christina, over here on this platform, came up here to tell everybody that her mother was in dire straits as far as her health situation. She was in the ICU and she had a brush with death. Just so happens to be the end of the month. Just so happens she snatched it down afterwards. Who thinks to go live if their mother just had a brush with death and is in the ICU, meaning that she has not completely stabilized and recovered fully, or she wouldn't be in the ICU, which stands for intensive care, meaning she needs to be closely monitored, meaning her nurse probably only has 2 patients because 50% of that shift, she's going to be with your mom. While you're on live doing a live about your mother. Okay. Any final words, you all? So y'all tell me, of course, in the comments if you're catching the replay, what you think. Mighty Ma, I love the kids. That's funny because I just saw Martin. I Martin is definitely in my top 10 favorite comedians and then famous people. I love Martin. I love his show. I love all of the gives. I love the Bad Boys franchise. I love everything about Martin. And Martin is on tour if y'all didn't know. Go check Martin out because you know Martin, he had a little health scare, another one, little health situation. So he's also getting up in age. So we have to really rally behind and support our legends while we still have them because you never know. Especially if you've been paying attention the last couple of years, baby, people been dropping off like flies, young and old. So you never know. So if you're a fan or you just got a special place in your heart for the show or just for Martin in general, make sure y'all catch him on tour. That's a beautiful home. Yeah, it's always beautiful gowns, beautiful gowns. But baby, the people that be trying to slip up in these gowns is crazy. And she scammed that lady. I still don't think she has made good on that. But remember, that's the house she so-called built and bought. Why do these females run to the internet about their bills? Where's her husband? Everyone has a light bill due. It's begging season. Yeah. Thank you. Great commentary as usual. Thank you, Marisa. You're so welcome. Thank you all for rocking with me. Chrissy, who is going to take... All right. Well, before we go, let's go ahead and take that vote. See, now I feel like DMX. Hold on. Because there was Gamora and Kinsley and Kingston and Kaya and Cadence and Onyx. And which one of the Divine Nine... No, pick two. Which two of the Divine Nine is going to be the ones to stand in the gap for their mother? Strong Mommy Chrissy. I'm going to give y'all a list. I'm going to try to go in order because I've been watching long enough. I should be able to do this, okay? Cadence, the oldest girl. Kingston, oldest boy. Kaya, second oldest girl. Ooh. Oh, the twins. Can't forget that the twins come right behind Kaya because y'all remember that she tried to put him off on Kaya's daddy. Whole time it was the man to make the videos on YouTube. Yeah. So the twins, Cash, Junebug, Blaze, Onyx. The people say Blaze, and that's probably it. Oh no, Ella, you got laid off? You were working for the actual company, Cash App? Because Cash App is owned by. Who is Cash App owned by? It's owned by somebody, right? Or is it its own parent company? I did not think of begging. I immediately filed for unemployment and started pumping out new applications. Yes, but you have a skill set and work experience, so you have the luxury of doing that. These heifers don't have any skill sets or work experience. Cadence and Blaze. Child, not Kalani. Get. These kids move so much, saw tons of men in and out of the house, so heck no, they don't want Chrissy. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that, Ella, but I know you're going to land on your feet. These mothers ignore and neglect their kids. Then when it's useful, I'm a mother. I got 9 kids. Y'all want me to pay what? I got 9 kids. I need a house. I got 9 kids. Can I pay y'all next month? You know I got 9 kids. Ella, were you working remotely or you were working in person? Because we might be able to get you some job leads if you were working remotely. They might be able to, because I got the talent over here. We smart gang gang. We're employed gang gang on this side of the YouTube streets. Okay. So if y'all catch the replay or if you happen to be in the chat, Ella was working remotely. So if you know of any, first of all, don't just drop any remote job in this chat or in the comments. It needs to be well paying. We have bills over here. We don't have time to be playing. If you know any leads on the remote job front, hook our girl Ella up. Because times is hard enough. Unemployment don't pay enough. You feel me? It's so refreshing to hear your opinions, Marisa. Much respect to you. You all have a peaceful, restful night and a fantastic tomorrow. It's been a pleasure, and thanks for acknowledging my presence. Absolutely, Bren. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it, and thank you for your kind words. Mental health home, go take care of Liv. Liv ain't got no money. Y'all know how much a mental health home, a licensed one? Because she definitely need a licensed one. She ain't got no money. And Medicaid ain't going to pay for it. The most Medicaid gonna do is throw you in a nursing home. I was working remote as a manager with them. I'm looking into customer success manager positions or compliance analyst as I study. Ooh, see you after my own heart now, cause I so want to be a lawyer, y'all, and have legal and financial experience. Thanks, ladies. Absolutely, yeah, you're definitely with your credentials and your work experience, you'll definitely land on your feet. I honestly believe, and some people just say this, but I know in the depths of my heart and soul that everything happens for a reason. So anytime I've had like a stumbling block or something that has slowed me down, it's because I needed to be slowed down. Every single time I've been slowed down on any front is because I had to put myself in a position to where I could attend to something else. So be on the lookout for other things going on in your life that need attention. And 9 times out of 10, for me, it has always been family because that's what's most important to me. So every time I've been in a position to be slowed down, something happened in my family to where I needed to be present. And I was already in a position because it naturally happened like that. Yeah, there are no coincidences. I've always been in the right place at the right time. Even if I didn't see it in a moment, like, oh, Lord, why that happened? That's crazy. Nope. it's always lined up and it's always something better on the horizon. So I truly believe that. I feel that in my spirit. I have a severance. Ooh, amen for the severance. So between some severance and unemployment, baby, yeah, we got time. But Ella says she could take about 10 months. These women over here can't relate, baby. They can't take 10 days off of YouTube or they're going to come back begging for cash apps. Pay attention to my people as I've been too busy to nurture my relationships. Oh, yeah, absolutely. And never let somebody else's dream consume you and keep you from what's important. Because honestly, at the end of the day, people are what's most important. The people that we love are most important. These jobs and this economy and stuff, you know, God forbid, we might have a repeat of the Great Depression and all we have to lean on is each other. And I think that's what the pandemic was sent to teach us, is to get back to the basics. Y'all trapped in the house with y'all family members. Y'all ain't sat down and had a conversation with in about 2-3 good years because everybody going in one direction, this direction, up, down. Everybody chasing their own dreams and fantasies. Yeah. It's too much. So that was sent to slow us down. It worked for a little period of time, but everybody back on their BS. So it'll be something else sent to slow us down. But y'all always pay attention and lean on the people that love you and that you love. Don't be like Christina and lean on the people that you supposedly love for cash apps. We're not doing that. But thank you all so much for rocking with your girl. This has been Marisa Star of Star TV. And I will catch y'all in the next one.